Welcome to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast, where world-changing spiritual entrepreneurs come to deeply awaken the power within to bring forth their greatest purpose, to create massive awakened impact for millions of souls around the planet, while enjoying being in tune with all life and real wealth in all aspects of their lives. I'm your host, Daniel John Hanneman. And hello, everybody. Back again. How are you all? It's an amazing time right now to be magical, because there's never been a better time to bring on your energy magic than right now. So today we're going to talk about that. There is so much magic. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing with you today around the nature of our reality from my perspective. And it doesn't have to be your perspective, but I would have you deeply consider what I have to say. And I think the more you can embrace more of what I have to say, even if you don't agree with all of it, that the parts that you do resonate with, to take it, and the rest, leave it. Just like I would say with anything I have to share. I want to just bring that in extra today, because some of the things I might share today might seem to some of you, most of you not, but might seem a little outrageous to you. But play with it. Play with what I have to share. Experiment. And if you do, I think you'll start finding that what I'm pointing to with what I have to share can really make a difference in your life, and you'll find more, perhaps you'll find more truth in it. Maybe not. I'm not here to tell you what's going to be true for you, but all I can tell you is what I've discovered. All right. So with all that being said, energy magic, playing full out, is an infinite being. Now, one of my fun things to ask people in general, not like specifically to anything all the time, but sometimes it's specific if something's going on for them and they're a metaphysical friend or whatever, spiritual friend or whatever, I'll say, I'm like, so what part of you being infinite power don't you understand? I mean, we recognize, right, by now, if you listen to this podcast, we're infinite power, one with that. The infinite power that has birthed not only these cosmos, but all realities. We're one with it. And if we're one with it, and we can ask and receive, if we can ask and receive, as we've all been told through the teachings, right? We can ask and receive. All you have to do is be open to it. You just have to be open enough. Just have to be open enough, and you can receive. And if you're infinite power and you're an infinite being, then what isn't possible for you? Really nothing. Nothing is out of the purview of possibility. Oh, but Daniel, what about things like time? I mean, time's very real, and you only have so much time. But what if time isn't as real as it seems to be? What if it's just a persistent illusion that we can't seem to shake at times, but all of a sudden we have these experiences of time just totally disappearing? Have you ever experienced that even once in your life? Like time just dropped out? Maybe you were in a deep meditation, maybe you lost track of time. Hours went by and it seemed like a minute. Time is a persistent illusion, but it is an illusion. Nevertheless, now I honor the construct of time because we've created it. It's all part of the fun. As infinite beings, we've created it all. It's one big playground. Now, within the big playground, I want to temper that with the other truths, which are we are here to serve love. We are here to serve the high vibe. So though as infinite beings, you can do whatever you want, and it's all free will in a sense. And again, that could be debatable. Some people might feel it's all preordained, and I would say yes, it is. And the way that it is preordained is there's infinite realities. They have to be all playing out all at once, and we're just in one particular stream. So when you have the experience of choice, people talk about these timelines, you're going down a timeline. You know, they all exist. Infinite timelines exist. And you're playing a certain one out. But when you wake up and you drop out of the matrix, then you have a chance to just say yes to anything and let it happen. And it will transcend the usual sense of limitations of your current sense of reality. And this is what points into energy magic. In fact, what I've already said is so powerful that if you really just dwell on what I've already told you today, and if maybe you've heard it from other people in other ways, or maybe even the same way, who knows? If you just dwell on what I already shared, and you just ended the podcast now, you started playing with that concept, you brought that into practices that you already know maybe to use, wow, you're going to start seeing more magic in your life. You will start seeing more magic. And so there's other shows that we do and other airings we do where I talk about other things, where it's other frequencies, other things that we talk about. And those all are important to talk about too, because it kind of just depends on where you're needing to play in your soul's evolution. Or if you want to look at it another way, is where you're interested to play right now. But there is an evolution of the soul going on as far as I can tell, because we do eventually, we wake up, we ascend, all those things, as far as I can tell, happen. But they happen over a period of lifetimes. And past lives are real, because unless they aren't, right? But the experience of past lives are very real, because we know more than one case now, people that remember their past lives, and they're like even kids, talking about their past lives. They haven't researched anything, but they know things. They know very specific things. I could get an whole show about that. All right. So, but my point is we're infinite beings, coming back to the main subject today. And so stay with me here, because some of this will be, again, things you've heard, and then the nuances are huge. So wait for the more nuanced information. That's going to make a big difference. First of all, are you playing with your energy magic? If you're aware of everything I'm talking about so far, then I just encourage you to remember to play full out. Have fun. It's about being in that high vibe. That's what's so important. I'm going to get more into that in a moment. Right now, I want to talk to you about the truth that what you put your attention on consistently in your life is the experience of your life. That is what's happening. So when I've tested, I've done tests of people, over hundreds of people, where I take them through a process to determine what it is they want to manifest. And then after we take a look at it, what they've been putting their attention on is what's manifesting the most, period. That's it. The good news about that is all you have to do is shift your attention. One of the things that we talk about is intention, attention, no tension. Intention, attention, no tension. Intention, what do you want to manifest? If you want to manifest enlightenment, okay, that's what you want to manifest. Whatever it is. And then attention, putting your attention to it. And then no tension, meaning that you don't have this sticky energy around it. You're not in lower frequency. You're not living in lower frequency all the time. Not that you never go there, but you're not living in that all the time, particularly around your intention. And when you practice all that, you'll see a blissful, amazing life unfold that delivers to you, always in a perfect timing, exactly what it is you want to manifest, magically, the sense of it being magic. But the issue that people get caught up in is when they focus on what they want, often they think about, of course, what you've heard so many times, they focus on the lack of what they don't have. And so practices like giving gratitude for even that which we don't have can be very, very powerful. So in other words, oh, I want $1 million, but I'm broke. And if the pattern keeps saying, oh, I'm broke, then that's what you're going to keep manifesting. Oh, I want it, but I'm focused on, yes, I am a millionaire today. And then the next 10 thoughts are all about I'm broke. Well, you're going to experience more broke energy than you are going to see more abundance. So it matters. It really matters. What you put your attention on deeply matters to manifesting everything that you want to be manifesting in your life. So put your attention on that what you want and you'll have it. Keep it focused. Sometimes you have to put a fervent focus on it. You have to double down. You do need to bring a steely, fiery energy into it, a constant focus into it for a period of time until a tipping point reaches and it's just in you now. You know, it's like if it's been something you've been struggling with, maybe the ground seems a little hard and you need to mix it up energetically. You really need to put deep focus and attention on it. And then it can become easy, right? Now, if the ground is soft, just use that as a metaphor here, then maybe you could just blink your eyes and it'll happen. You don't have sticky energy around it. You don't have concepts caught up around it. So you need to deconstruct your concepts, to open up the energy so that it can be planted within the soil of the infinite, or you can call it the subconscious mind, and then it can manifest. So we all know this stuff, right? But it's good to review. And then the thing is to really drop it deep down. The fastest and the most expanded way is through the higher frequencies, which I think is absolutely covered, absolutely shared, but I think we forget about that part a lot. So we want to have fun. We want to be enjoyed. We want to be, yes, at love and above and all that stuff. So we want to be in a higher frequency of being in love, joy, peace, unity, etc. And we want to wrap our intentions within that frequency. You might want to visually imagine them in those frequencies. If it's something that's been sticky for you, now things that aren't sticky for you can just happen. The one I always talk about again and again, because it's just so fun for me, is food. When I go to restaurants, I'm in an expanded energy. I enjoy going out to eat. So when I'm in that energy, I go into a restaurant and it's like this one just happened today. I was thinking, oh, I at a restaurant, I wanted a sandwich. I don't get a lot of sandwiches, but I wanted a sandwich. And I saw that they give sides for the sandwiches, and all the sandwiches, they provide you with chips or fries as part of it. And I was like, I don't want either. So no, neither. It was just clear inside me. And so if you really want to see things manifest, just be clear about what you want and no tension, and it'll manifest right away. So I was just clear about it. I wasn't trying to make anything happen, but I was just simply clear about it. And you could say coincidence, but the sandwich I ordered didn't even happen to be on the menu, but I had seen it on a special sign. And I said, now does that come with any of that other stuff, fries or chips? And they said, no. And I'm like, oh, okay, great, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. And so somehow things work out. And you could say coincidence, but this has happened hundreds of times to me, things like of this nature. Waiters bringing me exactly what I was focused on wanting, but maybe I put an order for something else thinking, oh, maybe I should get that. But what I was really focused on, really aligned with, is what they brought me. It's happened so many times. And so that's how your life is too. What you're secretly are really wanting the most, truly deep down, and really aligned with, I'm going to say, that's what's going to manifest. But it is a sense of, yeah, that's, I guess, that's what I want, you know, or that's what I believe I can have, right? So when we get into higher frequency, the possibility spheres start to open up. When you're in lower frequency, it seems as though you're not supported, you're not loved, and nothing, the world's at odds with you. When your frequency is high, you believe like everything's working for your good. That becomes a pervading belief system now. The universe is on your side now. And so, and then it manifests that way with instant manifestations, often instant healings, etc. But you have to get into the higher vibe. So a lot of this too is a matter of setting the table, you know. At some point I decided I have a lot of fun going to restaurants and having these experiences. And so that set the table for it happening again and again and again. On the same day, I also had the intention, like, I need to start manifesting new partners, new JV partners, etc. And I started getting all these ideas where I was stagnant before that. And then I had an invitation to something for free that normally probably wouldn't be for free, to find referrals and JV partners. And it happened within like 2 minutes, or I don't know, like something ridiculously fast. I don't get invitations like this. This isn't a common invitation I get. The type of invitation I got was specific. I was hand selected, you know, for this invitation to this, what seems to be a very private group that not everybody can be a part of. So instant manifestation. Again, the mind says, oh, it's coincidence. No, we're infinite beings. We're courting in the frequency and the, you know, people call it the timelines, is a popular term now. Yeah, we're bringing in the timeline we want to experience this time. One thing I want to say about timelines when it comes to energy magic, realize like at certain levels, really, the timeline you're calling in isn't as I want to say deathly important as some will make you to believe. People put you in fear a lot. We have to create the right timeline. Oh my God, if we get on the wrong timeline, holy cow. But seeing as they all exist and they've already happened, it's really, in one level, it doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is like your experience of it. You know, I mean, your experience of it may not be so great, you know, if you go down certain timelines. So in that way, yeah, it could be really, really important. Absolutely, totally. So your human self, absolutely, on a deeper level, it all exists already. So in a way, in that way, it doesn't matter. But to you personally, it will matter what timeline you're choosing to experience right now. So with all that being said is, you know, you have a chance to really be as magical as you want to be. Your mind keeps telling you that certain things aren't possible. They are possible. So when you think about, let's talk about bigger things than, you know, ordering things at restaurants, although it all works the same way, is when you're feeling into things and they seem hard or not possible, I want you to let go of the idea that it's hard or not possible entirely. In fact, I want you to get in a high vibe. I want you to do something that juices your energy up. Like one of my practices is to say yes a whole bunch of times in a row. Just yes, 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 yes. So say yes to your desire for it to be easy, fast, and manifest quickly, profoundly in your life. Say yes like 100 or 1,000 times in a row until you could feel the vibrancy go up so high that the thing you're focused on just drops into your energy. You feel deeply, and all of a sudden, like, you know, it's either manifested or literally it shows up. Like, this is energy magic. Like this one simple technique, and there's endless techniques, But the dynamic is to raise the frequency so that it can happen. Okay, I mean, honestly, the biggest thing that people need are reminders. And so this is why I'm sharing this reminder with you. And it's a simple reminder. And I could go much more in depth into this subject. There's always so much more to share. And yet today, I don't want to go on too long on this podcast, but I wanted to share this with you today. Now, if you want to go deeper in this subject and all the different subjects we cover on the podcast, for the most part, most all of them, as far as the things that I individually am sharing, I want you to go ahead and feel free to connect with me. You can go to my website, yoursacredpurpose.com, and check out my Meditate, Make Money meditation. It'll bring you into that higher frequency every day so you can get downloads and manifest more easily and increase your prosperity. It's been happening for others. It'll happen for you if you practice it. And you also have a chance to connect with me within my website. You can also find, as you look around, it'll be in there by the time you hear this broadcast. I can't tell you which page it is because the page hasn't been created yet, but likely under my services button, you'll find that I also have a membership where we are going deeper over a full year into all these subjects, where I give you more technique and more energetic assistance to keep you in a community and a high vibe. It's called Rock Your Sacred Purpose Membership Community. So I want you to check that out as well. I have a free community also on Facebook called Rock Your Sacred Purpose, where I do Facebook Lives and share things that are fun for me to share with you to support your path as well. Okay, so those are all I gave you a lot of goodies to consider today. And I'm just grateful to share with you. Just remember, I'm telling you, let it be simple, let it be easy. Reawaken to that you're an infinite being. Like in the membership, what I do is I cover things like meditation and prayer and channeling your guides and all these things that bring you to a higher frequency to help you to be centered and constantly more in the deeper depths of who you are so that you can let it all be easy. So anyway, check that out. It's a very low investment price compared to many other things out there anyway, and pays for itself easily. Okay, I know that for a fact. Check it out. So anyway, that's all for today. Practice your energy magic, set your intention, bring it in, wrap it in the high vibe, immerse it in the high vibe, do the yes practice. I mean, that one simple tip alone will change it all for you. Or, do a dance, do something high vibe where you're focused on your intention. Get into the high vibe, intend what you want, and watch it manifest with ease. And let it happen. It's with no effort, with a sense of no effort is most likely to manifest right away. Okay? All right, well, have fun practicing it. At a minimum, it puts you in a high vibe, and you watch what happens. It'll probably happen when you're least focused on it in a sense, and yet you're totally focused on it. And the more you understand what I said with that, as you dwell upon that and experience that in your practices, you'll see what I'm talking about if you haven't already. Okay, spiritual rock stars. Okay, you keep on rocking it, and I'll keep on. We'll keep on rocking it here at Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. And so I look forward to keep sharing with you magic miracles to bring you guys forth as spiritual rock stars. So again, keep on tuning in here. Keep on rocking it here, Spiritual Podcast Show. Much love and blessings and joy to you all. Magical manifestors. Goodbye for now. You're listening to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. Stay tuned for our next upcoming new episodes each Wednesday and Saturday. Please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review to help us to serve you best. As a reminder, you can get your free Meditate and Make Money meditation at www.yoursacredpurpose.com to rock your sacred purpose. Goodbye for now, everybody.